Bright and early here, Saturday, we're gonna cruise down to South OC Cars and Coffee. We've got the Carrera GT right here that we just finished building. It took us a year to get this car to look the way it does right now. I know it's nothing crazy, it's not a crazy build, but to get it dialed in, to get it perfected, took a year, start to finish. So we're gonna walk you through the process, what we did to make it look the way it does now, and then we're gonna go reveal it at South OC Cars and Coffee. We're gonna do a nice little cruise to get there, so can't wait to see this thing on the road and to get people's reactions, so stay tuned.
See behind me, we have the Carrera GT. It's been blown apart. We've talked about it in past videos. Next step for this thing is going to be test fitting the wheels. So as you guys have seen, we've had them rebuilt with the white gold face, the polished lip, stepped up to 20-inch, but we haven't seen them on the car yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the stock wheels from the car. We're going to go take the wheels as is, no tires on them. We're going to test fit it on the car, see how the fit and finish is. Hopefully everything looks good, and then we're gonna get the tires thrown on it, wheels on the car, finish reassembly, and we're gonna get this thing back on the road. All right, we got the wheels on the car for the test fit. So as you guys have seen, these are some super rare BBS magnesium wheels specifically for the Carrera GT. Originally they came in a 19-inch. We had them refinished, so now they have the white gold for the center, stepped up polished lip to a 20-inch, obviously a much wider, more aggressive stance than where they used to be. After the test fit, I think they look fantastic. So super pleased with how it turned out. Fitment is nice and flush, kind of our signature Boden look to it as well. It's gonna give a nice, overhaul compared to where the car was before. It used to be on the Innovatec snow blue wrap. Took it off, now we have the seal gray. We had the HRE wheels, now we have the BBSs. So it's a cool kind of version 2 for this car. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks fantastic. Josh is super stoked on it. So next steps from here, obviously we've had the car torn apart. We're putting it back together now. So we're gonna take the wheels over. We're gonna mount and balance. We have some Michelin Cup 2 tires that we're gonna throw on this thing. We're gonna reassemble the front end. We got a car show on Saturday that we're trying to make it to with this thing. So got some deadlines we gotta hit, but super happy with how it came out. All right, we got the tires mounted and balanced on the wheels. The fitment is aggressive, just how we like it here. So it's perfect. You can see how the fit is really nice. The tires are flush, wheels are flush. We're probably gonna need to tweak the alignment a little bit because it's got some camber and toe adjustment to really fine tune it. But we got the front clip on as well, so we can really see how everything's mocked up. Yeah. Working on the paint, we got it polished. We're working on the front half of the car now today. As you can see, it's still kind of in pieces, so we're working on reassembling it. Goal is to have this thing all pieced back together for the show tomorrow. So we're gonna let the guys grind on it, and we'll see you guys in a minute.
The interesting thing about these wheels are you can't just order them, you can't just get them built. They have to be sourced. They were made back when the Carrera GT was, in its prime. So it's a BBS Motorsport Magnesium Center. The funny thing is, I've been looking for this set for a very long time, and there's a gentleman that reached out and emailed, saying, hey, I got this set of wheels, you want them? It's like, yes, please, we'll take them. But I knew that when we put them on, and we have an older video about it, the fitment was trash. Like, it was small wheel, fitment wasn't anything like this. So I decided to go an inch larger, wider, and then make sure the offsets are exactly where we need to be. And I think that absolutely nailed it. Like, it's on point. If I had to pick one thing about the wheel I like the most, it's the slant lip. This is a very VW dub kind of look. And that's the scene that I came from initially. Seeing this on a Carrera GT is absolutely mind-blowing. I love how it steps from a 17-inch face to a 20-inch wheel. So you get a lot of polish, you get a lot of mirror effect. I love that about the wheel. If I had to choose a second thing, it'd be the rarity. No one's gonna be able to replicate this. I've only seen this wheel on 1 or 2 Carrera GTs online, and it was the original form. so it was small, horrible offset, and looked like absolute trash. So it's really nice to have something that it's going to be difficult to replicate. You can't just call a wheel company and say, hey, make this, because you can't. I'd say the whole process was about a year. I've always wanted this set. I've always wanted a BBS set for this car. I just didn't know how we would make it work, because you can't just find a center like you can for a regular Carrera. So it had to be a Carrera GT specific center, and I had to make sure that we can get the right lips and barrels to accommodate the fitment we were looking for, which we did. But overall, like I said, it took about a year to get this thing from start to finish. So we did a little bit of a teaser. I knew there was going to be two different crowds for this look. The crowd that loved the first one with the HREs and the blue wrap, everyone loved that car. You look at it and it stands out, it pops, it looks like a hypercar, wheel fitment's crazy, all that stuff. And I think that this one is going to be more for the OG builders, the OG guys who put BBSs on cars when they were younger. Now they're a little bit older, so it's kind of like where I am. So it's going to appeal more to the motorsport, more the purist. I would say purist, but obviously this car isn't a purist car. But I think it appeals more to the OG modders, I would say. Not today's day and age, not the Gen Z, not the car spotters. I think in person, when people see it, it's really going to take your breath away, like it did with me. Like when I first saw it, and whoever's been to the shop since it's been done, which is not many people, have just been like, dude, this thing's insane.
Amazing, bro.
Oh my god.
I thought one is insane, but now it's two.
Oh,
That's crazy, man. Yeah. That's
Oh my
one
God.
in a lifetime that you see something like this. Yeah, it's really wild.
It's like a wave.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for following along on the process. Hope you guys enjoyed the drive, the cruise, the new look of the CGT. So stay tuned for what's coming up next.